small Christian high school back in California, and so coming to SPU, like, I knew that it was Christian, I knew that it was going to have Bible classes, and it was going to have all this different stuff, but I guess the biggest difference is that it's not spoon-fed to you like it is in high school. Because in a Christian high school, you have, like, these Bible classes, and you have to memorize verses and all this other stuff, and coming here, like, yeah, it's a Christian school, but it was like something I had to learn to do myself, and something that I had to search and that I had to look for, and that I don't know, like, I had to teach myself, like, if I really want this relationship with God, then I need to put the effort into it. And one of those things that, like, really helped me do that kind of thing was my small groups. And I was in a small group both years when I lived in Hill Hall, and then I'm in a small group this year. And it's nice to have people really know you and just to be vulnerable with those people, and then to be able to just share what's going on with your life and have them understand what's going on in your life too, because they're in that same place in life as you. And so I don't know, I would just encourage you just to find a small group. A lot of floors have them. There's ones on campus. There's ways to do it. So just, I don't know, I think it's a really big part of being at SPU.
I grew up in public school, so I was very much ready to integrate my faith with school, because that's not something I had before. And so I was just excited to be able to talk to my teachers and profs about this, and to talk to other students openly about faith. And one of the things that really surprised me is you're not expected to be able to speak Christianese, and no one here is forcing you into anything. And I was right, you're not spoon-fed here, and you're going to encounter people who have very different beliefs than you do.
Sure.
And what's great about that is you're going to be challenged. It'll make you stronger. You may even change things a little bit. So be prepared for that. And, you know, sometimes you're going to be hashing things out with people, or you're going to completely change your views and perspectives. And that's what this time is about.
Yeah, I've grown a lot in my faith too since coming to SPU, and I think small groups and accountability are huge, and it's a place where I've been able to meet one-on-one with people, and they've met me where I'm at. But also just getting involved in a local church has been huge for me. I see college students all week, and it's so great to go to church. And oh wait, there's people of other ages, and there's children, and there's other people outside of this college community. But it's so great because I love interacting with them, and I love watching my faith grow and getting involved and getting to, whether it's teach Sunday school or just be a greeter somewhere. And your parents aren't going to be there. You know, I learned quickly, waking you up on Sunday morning and saying, let's go to church. But if you make the effort and if you get up and get involved, it's huge. I think your faith can grow a lot through that.
I remember another one of my worries of coming to SPU is I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's going to be like this pie in the sky theologians that I have no ability to relate to, and I'm down here and they're up here, and that's just it, you know? And so I come to SPU and I'm like, okay, so here's hoping that there are real people here. And I found it. And they were everywhere. Everybody's real, and everybody, you know, and not everybody, you know, knows the Bible as well as, you know, the professor does, or, you know, some people know the Bible as well as I do, which, you know, is not so great sometimes. I'm so not a theologian. I'm so not. Like, I'm always, you know, thinking about, it's horrible to say, but I think about right now. I think about me right now in the now of how it's going to relate to this time we live in right now. But one of my favorite parts was taking the U Foundations classes, which is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And the fact of the matter is that these are people, the professors are people who have studied the Bible intensely. Like, they all have PhDs, they're all really good at what they do. And they can actually talk to me, somebody who doesn't know a lot about the Bible, somebody who, I'm not a new Christian, but I'm not, I have a difficult time, reading the Bible and really being into it. And, they can talk to me and they can get me involved into, the way, how the Bible fits into my life now. I've done well in those classes. I'm so surprised about that because, it's not about memorizing verses. It's about being able to relate it to, to us, being able to relating it to life.
For sure.
So I've loved those classes. I'm gonna miss those professors for sure. Some of my favorites.